Welcome to War Bios, the podcast where we delve into the lives of history's most fascinating figures. I'm your host, General Biography. Today, we're exploring the life of Antigonus Monophthalmos, one of the most influential and powerful men of the ancient world. Born in 382 BCE in the city of Elymiotis, Macedonia, Antigonus would go on to play a pivotal role in shaping the course of history. But before we dive into his remarkable achievements, let's take a closer look at his early life and the formative years that shaped him into the leader he became. Antigonus was born to a noble family, with his father, Cassander, being a close companion and officer of King Philip II of Macedon. His mother, whose name has been lost to history, was likely from a respected family as well. As a young boy, Antigonus would have grown up surrounded by the hustle and bustle of military life, watching his father and other soldiers prepare for battle and hearing stories of their conquests. The city of Elymiotis, where Antigonus spent his childhood, was nestled in the heart of Macedonia, surrounded by rolling hills and vast plains. The air was crisp and clean, with a hint of wood smoke carried on the breeze. It was a beautiful and rugged place, where the sounds of nature and the clang of hammering on metal filled the air. As a member of the noble class, Antigonus would have received a classical education, studying the works of Homer, Sophocles, and other great Greek authors. He would have learned about the mythology and history of Greece, as well as the importance of philosophy, rhetoric, and athletics. His education would have been rigorous, with an emphasis on developing his physical and mental abilities. One of the most significant influences on Antigonus's early life was his relationship with King Philip II. As a close companion to his father, Antigonus would have had frequent contact with the king, who recognized his potential and took him under his wing. Philip II was a brilliant military strategist and leader who expanded Macedonia's borders through a series of conquests. He would have instilled in Antigonus a sense of ambition, duty, and loyalty which would serve him well throughout his life. In 348 BCE, when Antigonus was just 34 years old, he participated in the siege of Olynthus, a city in northern Greece that had rebelled against Macedonian rule. The siege was a brutal and bloody affair, with both sides suffering heavy losses. Antigonus distinguished himself during the battle, showing remarkable bravery and tactical acumen. His actions caught the attention of King Philip II, who praised him for his valor and promoted him to a position of greater responsibility. As we explore the early life of Antigonus Monophthalmos, it's clear that he was destined for greatness. His noble upbringing, classical education, and martial training all contributed to his development as a skilled and ambitious military leader. The influence of his family and mentors, particularly King Philip II, played a significant role in shaping his character and future path. With this foundation laid, Antigonus was poised to embark on a remarkable journey, one that would take him from the battlefields of Greece to the throne of Asia Minor. As a skilled and ambitious military leader, Antigonus quickly rose through the ranks, earning the respect and admiration of his peers. His bravery, tactical acumen, and unwavering loyalty caught the attention of Alexander the Great, who appointed him as one of his most trusted generals. In 333 BCE, Antigonus played a pivotal role in the Battle of Issus, where the Macedonians defeated the Persian Empire, marking a significant turning point in the ancient world. Following Alexander's death in 323 BCE, Antigonus found himself at the center of a fierce power struggle among the Diadochi, the rival generals vying for control of the vast empire. With his cunning and military prowess, he navigated this treacherous landscape, forging alliances and making strategic decisions that would ultimately lead him to become one of the most powerful men in the ancient world. In 3019 BCE, Antigonus defeated Eumenes, a rival general, at the Battle of Orsinia, securing control over much of Asia Minor. This victory marked the beginning of his rise as a major force in the region, and he soon established himself as the ruler of a vast territory stretching from modern-day Turkey to Palestine. As Antigonus solidified his power, he implemented policies that promoted economic growth, cultural development, and military expansion. He founded over 20 cities, including Antioch, which would become a major center of trade and culture in the ancient world. His vision for a unified and prosperous empire was evident in his administrative reforms, which encouraged the spread of Greek language, culture, and philosophy throughout his territories. According to the ancient historian Plutarch, Antigonus's ambition and drive were matched only by his sense of justice and compassion. As Plutarch wrote, Antigonus was a man of great spirit and grandeur, who never forgot the obligations of friendship or the claims of justice. This quote captures the essence of Antigonus's character, highlighting his unwavering commitment to his principles and his people. Throughout his life, Antigonus remained driven by a sense of duty, loyalty, and ambition. His experiences as a young man, fighting alongside King Philip II and Alexander the Great, had instilled in him a deep understanding of the importance of leadership, strategy, and courage. As he navigated the complexities of ruling a vast empire, he drew upon these lessons, always seeking to expand his territories, protect his people, and leave a lasting legacy. From his early victories to his eventual rise as one of the most powerful men in the ancient world, Antigonus left an indelible mark on history. As Antigonus grew older, he faced increasing challenges from rival generals, including Ptolemy and Seleucus. Despite these threats, he remained determined to expand his territories and protect his people. In 312 BCE, he launched a campaign against the Nabateans, a powerful Arabian tribe, and secured a crucial victory that solidified his control over the region. One of Antigonus's most significant achievements during this period was the founding of Antioch, which would become a major center of trade and culture in the ancient world. The city was strategically located on the Orontes River, providing access to the Mediterranean Sea and facilitating trade with other regions. Antigonus invested heavily in the city's infrastructure, building roads, temples, and public buildings that would support the growth of commerce and learning. As Antigonus's empire expanded, he implemented policies that promoted economic growth, cultural development, and military expansion. He encouraged the spread of Greek language, culture, and philosophy throughout his territories, recognizing the importance of education and intellectual curiosity in shaping the minds of future leaders. The ancient historian Diodorus Siculus noted that Antigonus was a patron of the arts and sciences, supporting scholars and philosophers who contributed to the advancement of knowledge. Despite his many achievements, Antigonus's later years were marked by personal tragedy and conflict. His son, Demetrius, would eventually succeed him as ruler, but their relationship was complicated by Demetrius's own ambitions and sense of entitlement. According to the ancient historian Plutarch, Antigonus struggled with the challenges of aging and the weight of his responsibilities, often feeling isolated and alone despite his many accomplishments. Antigonus Monophthalmos died in 301 BCE at the age of 81 during the Battle of Ipsus. His legacy as a legendary leader and statesman has endured for centuries, inspiring generations of historians, politicians, and military strategists. As we reflect on his life and achievements, it's clear that Antigonus was a complex and multifaceted individual, driven by a sense of duty, loyalty, and ambition. His impact on the ancient world was profound and far-reaching, shaping the course of history in ways that continue to resonate today. His commitment to education, cultural development, and military expansion offers valuable insights for leaders and policymakers seeking to build prosperous and stable societies. Moreover, his personal struggles and vulnerabilities serve as a reminder that even the most powerful individuals are not immune to the challenges of aging, relationships, and mortality. That's all for today's War Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, I'm General Biography, reminding you to keep marching toward victory.